Let's talk shop, let's chop chop and give a little real talk, period. And today I want to talk about Raphael Warnock and his ridiculous statements about his stance on abortion. Now, let me add this to his name. He is Pastor Raphael Warnock, a pastor who is unapologetically pro-choice, okay? Pro-choice. And promotes and advocates for the pro-choice movement. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard this correctly. He is a pro-choice pastor. So since he's a pro-choice pastor, I made sure to go ahead and rock this shirt just for you, Pastor Warnock. Because unborn lives do matter, contrary to your belief. But how absurd is that, ladies and gentlemen? How absurd is it that we have a pastor who is pro-choice? That's like saying he's a vegan meat eater or he's a warmongering pacifist. I mean, the very nature of his profession and that which he advocates for are in direct contradiction to each other. He is a walking, talking oxymoron of a stumbling block. Yes, indeed, a stumbling block, something that the Bible clearly speaks out against. The very last thing a pastor should want to do is lead others astray, right? Is to mislead his congregation, is to promote that which is not biblical, and directly advocating and promoting the whole scale slaughter of children is about as sick as it gets. Now, these are his words, right, in the tweet. He says, I will always fight for reproductive justice. I'm so sick of this phrase, reproductive justice. I'm so sick of this stupid, silly, ridiculous, immoral euphemism. I'm sick of it because it just disguises what it's really about. It has nothing to do with reproductive justice. It has everything to do with the murdering of children. But he doubles down the next day with another tweet to solidify his position and make his position abundantly clear. He states that I am a pro-choice pastor and I believe that a hospital room is too small for a woman, her doctor, and the United States government. Lord have mercy. Quite the liberal guy we have here, don't we? I mean, how far, ladies and gentlemen, have we fallen as a world where, right, we have professing Christians, scare quotes on that, who are pro-choice, right? But now we have pastors who are pro-choice. Now we have pastors who are espousing such radical ideologies such as the approving and applauding the murder of children within the womb. Never mind the fact that Exodus 20:13 states, thou shalt not kill. Never mind that. Never mind the fact that ending the life of a baby grown within the womb is indeed murder. If left to his own processes, the baby would absolutely vacate the birth canal and be brought into this world, but he advocates for the mother to be able to snuff out the life of the child while it's still within the womb, whenever the mother sees fit. This is absolutely abhorrent for, of all people, a pastor to be in agreement with and to get behind. I mean, never mind, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue on. Never mind Jeremiah 1:5, which says, before I formed you in the womb, I yet knew you. Never mind Luke 1:15 that states, for he shall be great in the sight of the Lord, and shall drink neither wine or strong drink, and he shall be filled with the Holy Ghost even from his mother's womb. Never mind Psalms 139:16 that says, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Never mind these verses that point out God recognizing us before we were yet born and while we were still in the womb. Never mind such petty, insignificant details, right? Never mind Matthew 7:12, right? Never mind the whole do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Never mind all that, right? Never mind all that. Because I'm sure you wouldn't want to be murdered for doing absolutely nothing wrong, right? You wouldn't want to be viciously attacked, torn limb from limb, injected with deadly poison so that you would die, right? Never mind Exodus 23:7. That states have nothing to do with a false charge and do not put an innocent or honest person to death. For I will not acquit the guilty. Basically, all that's saying is don't kill the innocent. How about that for a novel idea, Pastor Warnock? Even in the case of rape and incest. Never mind Peter, 1 Peter 3:9. Never mind that, which states that you are not to repay evil with evil, but to repay evil with good. Never mind that. Or Romans 12:17 that says, do not repay anyone for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone. Basically, in essence, ladies and gentlemen, to sum both of those up, two wrongs don't make a right. Simple, self-explanatory. Or never mind one of my favorite Bible verses of all time. Okay? Proverbs 3:5-7. It says to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. How about that for an idea? Meaning, you don't know it all, preacher man. You think you are so wise within your own eyes, leaning unto your own illogical, immoral, unbiblical understanding of something so monumentally important, when instead you need to be trusted in the Lord with all your heart and fearing the Lord and departing from evil. And yes, abortion is evil and you should depart from it. I mean, but never mind all that noise, though. Never mind all that noise, right? Never mind all that Bible talk, right, preacher man? I mean, why would the preacher want to actually have people adhere to biblical precepts, right? Why would a preacher even preach biblical precepts, right? Why would a preacher stand for truth, right? Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, needless to say, his advocacy for the wholesale slaughter, of children should show that he is nothing more than a wolf in sheep's clothing, as he conditions the minds of his parishioners with such folly and immorality, man. I mean, I honestly feel bad for this congregation for being subjected to such unbiblical, unfounded nonsense. Anyways, what do you think? Are you of the belief that Pastor Raphael Warnock is correct in his assertions, or do you believe that pro-choice and pastor don't belong in the same sentence? Either way, let me know in the comment section. Anyways, that's all I have for now. Stay tuned for more exclusive content because I always have more real talk to give you. Until next time.